Do you like black? Do you like brown? Do you like lights? What's your cup of tea? Let's figure out on today's episode of Colorism.
Us, girl. It's just us, girl. Let me know what's up, girl. What's up, girl? Cause I'm gonna throw it down. Beat it up, go down. Beat it up, take it down, 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 down. I'ma beat it up. Let me switch up the tempo. Let me switch up the tempo. Let me switch up.
Hello YouTube, it's your girl Shy and I'm back with a new video like This week's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be a chit chat or get ready with me about colorism. We're speaking about colorism. Colorism, right? Colorism. It's new. It's like the hottest thing right now. A lot of people are talking about it. It's in. It's the in thing. It's a brand new conversation. We're gonna get the tea on colorism because it's hot. It's hot, like the hottest thing since sliced bread. Colorism, it's new. Did you hear about it? Colorism? It's new. It's new. It's been around, sis. When I was re-watching some of the footage, my eyelash, this one, was kind of out of order. Just ignore it. Before we jump to this video, guys, this hair is from Klaiyi Hair Company. It is the Brazilian Deep Wave. All the information will be in the description box, so check the description box, and if you still have questions, hit me in the comments below. Okay? Okay. Into the video we go. Colorism. Recently on social media, just kind of ignore my voice. I have a cold, and I'm very stuffy. Recently on social media, I'm seeing a lot about colorism, and what has had me like really struck is that people are acting like colorism is a new thing. And if you are just really getting into colorism, I'm not judging you, but I'm judging you because what rock have you been under? Where have you been, sis and sir? Like, where? It's kind of like, so starting out, I want to give you guys definition of colorism. So the definition that Google gives us is a prejudice or discrimination against individuals with dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. And the definition that Alice Walker, the lady that came up with the word colorism, is a prejudice or preferential treatment of same race people based solely on their color. I just don't understand how this is shocking. Like, I feel like colorism is real, and it is something that has been around for years and years, dating back past slavery and in slavery, after slavery. It's present, it's here, it's been here. But I hate that social media validates when and how we want to talk about certain things. So it's kind of like, if a celebrity doesn't speak about something, it's not happening. It's not real. Certain black people aren't facing certain injustices, and certain crimes aren't happening, and certain discriminations aren't real until a person with a certain sort of cultural, social capital says it. And to me, it's really annoying. Like, lately, like, I just feel like, how did we not know? I feel like a lot of the time within our community, black community, we excuse things and we reduce them to less than they actually are until like we're ready to face it head on and speak about it. When we've been darker skinned people have been crying out, notice me, love me, love me. I am somebody too for a really long time. And I just want to say that we should really take the time out and understand things for ourselves and not only believe and see what we see on social media. If that's your first time encountering the issue of colorism, go and search upon it. See what it is like, or see, maybe you've been facing it and you just did not know. Colorism is something present in our everyday lives. Sometimes you might not even notice it's happening to you, but it most definitely is. An example of colorism would be like going into the drugstore to get your shade of makeup foundation and only seeing a billion lighter shades and 0 to none, like 5 to none darker skin shades. This is stuff that is present within the beauty community. It's present within the entertainment community. I remember not too long ago, about like 2 weeks I think, Beyonce's father said that if Beyonce, Rihanna, and I think somebody else were darker skinned, they would not be as popular as they are today. And for him to say that, I really do give him props, because it takes a lot for people within the industry to really admit that. It's downplayed a lot within the Black community. And another thing that's really bothering me is that people think that colorism is something that only happens within the Black community. No, it's not. You have South Asian communities, like a lot of Indian communities face a lot of colorism. Like, I know that within like the caste systems and like culturally, lighter skinned, just like the Black community, is the preferred and more beautiful skin. Like, people do bleach their skins within these communities, and Asian communities as well. You'd be like, Asian people, why? They're already really, really light, but they want to be lighter. You all want to be white, and this dates back to slavery and how darker skinned people are treated. And I definitely wouldn't say like only by white people, because colorism, I think, happens more frequently within your race. Like within our community growing up, like I know that most Black guys, or a lot of Black guys, prefer light-skinned girls with curly hair and colored eyes, and they're what they deem as beautiful. And growing up for me, like, I really struggled being a dark-skinned girl. I thought that like I wasn't pretty. Like, I really did not think I was beautiful. And it took me really understanding what beauty meant for me and seeing other representations of myself in the media to finally be like, you know what, who are these guys to even have their opinions impact my life today? But I definitely do want to say that, like, colorism is real. It is something that is very prominent. It is happening. It is here. But like I was saying before, which is like the main reason that I wanted to speak about colorism, is that like it's really frustrating and annoying that our generation is so social media based and surrounded, is like so social media based and developed, and like everything has to do with social media. It's really annoying because like social media defines a lot of our struggle. That's where a lot of it is displayed, and if it does not happen on social media, it did not happen at all. And I just want to say that as young people, we really need to open our eyes, because a lot of these things are distractions. And they're distractions for a reason. And a lot of times when we have like really big conversations on social media, we're all in unison. These things happen for a reason. That if you aren't able to learn and teach yourself things or really understand things for yourself, we will be kind of lost. And that's like, it's real life. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the time we see these celebrities talk about these problems and these issues. Sometimes it definitely is genuine and they are coming from like a really good place. But a lot of the other times is that they don't make these posts themselves, and it's just for PR. Their PR person tells us, oh, this will be good for you. This is a hot topic right now and you should talk about it. But you have people that, like a lot of us common people, that are really facing these problems, that this is our everyday life and it's not something that we can run from and hide from. So I just want to say that, like, I'm kind of disappointed that we're making colorism seem like a new thing. Colorism is not new. It is not something that just popped up out of the blue and is wowing us. A lot of us have lived and continue to face struggles pertaining to colorism. I also want to like put a little like shining light on the fact that a lot of people are annoyed with like the melanin movement, and we really need to understand the idea of equity versus equality. Even though we all want to be treated fairly, which is definitely the main goal of everything, but some things and some people deserve a bit more than the common person that is always in the spotlight. And saying that like a lighter skinned person is always deemed better than the darker skinned person. So by using this melanin movement, we are trying to give the darker skinned individuals the love that they are often passed off on. And it doesn't mean that dark skin is better than light skin. It's nothing like that, and that's not what we're trying to say. Just that dark skinned people need love too. And not darker skin in the sense of just black people, but you have darker skin, you have Afro-Latinos, they are black, but you have Afro-Latinos, you have darker skin Indian people, you have darker skin Asian people that are suffering from these very things. Like, this is a real problem. Colorism is real, and it is present, and it does affect many, many lives and people's everyday journey and struggle. So I just want to say, be careful how you treat others, understand your preferences, and even if you do have a preference, make sure the reasoning behind that and the intent behind that preference isn't to tear another person down. I always forget to continue doing makeup, or I always forget to talk. But yeah, we just have to really be careful. How are you more interested in what the Kardashians are doing rather than what is affecting your people? Like, I just don't fully understand that. So I'm just encouraging you guys to go out, because we're really privileged to be able to access this information and read like scholarly journals on these types of issues and stuff. So I just want to encourage you guys to go out and really broaden your horizons. Try to understand things that matter and things that can help better you and the others around you. Because this is how we correct mistakes of the past and we really grow. Watching Love and Hip Hop with Amira Dilla, the Afro-Latina girl, I can't fully say her name. And I see like all these conversations surrounding colorism pop up. I'm like, damn, so it took her for us to acknowledge that there is a problem with our community or have a conversation about colorism. Like a serious conversation, like something that hits like news and interview sites. Like, that's what it takes. My voice is not enough as a person that experiences it. Like, I don't know, that just really annoys me. The stance we take on certain things have to be something that is rooted in you. Should be your beliefs, it should be your values, and you're just uniting with others that believe in what you believe and value what you value. It shouldn't be something that is lit within you just because you idolize the person that's saying it. It should not be like that, because the drive and the passion is not going to be the same. So today is Young People, and I'm encouraging everyone to really dive deep and understand the issues of our communities and really be interested. And if colorism is something that you have never experienced, it does not mean that it's not real. It does not mean that there aren't other people facing this issue and really suffering and being put in a box because of it. What I'm saying is that we need to do better, okay? We need to do better. This stuff is real. It's happening. It's here. Okay, y'all? I love you guys so dearly. thumbs up if you like this video. Comment and tell me what you think and your beliefs on this. And make sure you subscribe. It's that red button down there if you haven't already. If you have, hit the bell for post notifications just to keep updated with your girl. It's your girl Sha, and I am out.
Let me switch up the tempo. Let me switch up the tempo. I wanna switch up the tempo. Can I switch up the tempo?